Recording in progress.
Damn it. Hey, Nicholas, you asked me, how can I use AI to find more money in my business? And I love that question. I'm going to talk directly to you, but if you're watching this and you're not Nicholas, this applies to your business too. This video is part of a series where I answer real AI questions from business owners, but each one stands on its own. So you're in the right place, even if this is the first one you've seen. So here's how I want you to think about it. We're going to use AI in 3 stages. First, to map where money already flows in your business. Second, we're going to mine your existing clients for hidden opportunities. Third, we're going to turn those opportunities into actual outreach that leads to revenue. So, stage one, map where the money flows. So, before you even touch AI, grab a notebook or a simple spreadsheet and write down your main revenue streams. So, for you, Nicholas, that might be new clients, existing clients who could deepen their relationship with you, and past clients you haven't heard from in a while. Under each one, jot down what they typically buy, roughly what that's worth, and then they usually end up doing, or how they usually end up doing business with you. Nothing fancy, just a clear picture of how money moves through your business and your world right now. So now we bring AI into the picture. So you take that list and say to your AI assistant or ChatGPT something like, act as a revenue strategist. Here are my revenue streams and client types. And then you paste in what you wrote in that list. For each one, list specific ways I might be leaving money on the table and separate quick wins for longer term ideas. I'll put that prompt down in the comments or in the description. So what you're doing here is using AI as a structured brainstorming partner. Instead of staring at a blank page, you're asking it to look at your business the way a consultant would. So you'll get back ideas around renewals, review meetings, referrals, add-on services, lost follow-ups, like all the places you're probably too busy to see clearly. Stage two is where it gets powerful. So we're going to mine your existing clients for hidden revenue. If you have a client list, like in a CRM or something like that, or even in a spreadsheet, you don't need to paste the private details. I know your industry is highly regulated, but you do want to summarize patterns. So for example, you might export something with columns like client type, age band or stage of life, what products or services they have with you, how long they've been with you, their approximate revenue, and when you last met or talked. And then you describe that structure to AI and say something like this. So here's the prompt. Again, I'll put it in the description. These are anonymized, I don't, yeah, you know what I mean, anonymized client records. Give them into meaningful segments and identify where cross-sell, upsell, or re-engagement opportunities are likely. So explain your reasoning in plain language. From there, AI can come back and say things like, clients who have A and B, but not C, look like strong candidates for C. Or clients who haven't heard from you in 12 months, but generated significant revenue early on are good reactivation candidates. Or something like this segment is under contacted compared to everyone else. This gives you not just a list of names, but reasons and segments that you can actually act on. So stage three now is turning those segments into actual campaigns. And this is where AI stops being theoretical and really starts writing the words you'll actually use. So for each opportunity segment, you ask something like, write a 3 email sequence to re-engage clients in this segment. And then you describe that segment and what you want to offer. And if you aren't sure what you want to offer, you can ask AI for ideas around that too. So continuing that prompt. Email 1 should check in and remind them of the value that they've already received. Email 2 should introduce a specific review or service that might be relevant. And then email 3 should invite them to book a quick call. If you prefer calls, you can say, write a short phone script for calling these clients, focused on checking in, reviewing their situation, and then seeing whether a particular service is a fit. So you can do this for emails, calls, texts, and even physical letters if that fits your style. I mean, As of me recording this video, we're coming into the holiday season, so it even could fit in a sequence associated with that. And then there's the part that almost everyone skips, and that's turning this into a recurring habit instead of a one-time project. So as a marketing agency, I'm really big on this. Once a quarter or even once a month, which is even better if you want to be aggressive, you update your client export, run it through the same kind of AI prompt, and review the segments it services, and then refresh or launch campaigns for each one. So that's how AI becomes a standing system in your business that keeps tapping you on the shoulder and saying, hey, there's money here that you haven't talked to in a while. Okay, so Nicholas, to pull it all together, you map your revenue streams, you let AI help you spot where the leaks and missed opportunities are, you feed it the simplified client data so that it can find patterns and segments, turn them into real conversations and real revenue. That's how you actually use AI to find more money and not just save time. So Nicholas, to pull it all together, you map your revenue streams, you let AI help you spot where the leaks and missed opportunities are, you feed it simplified client data so that you can find patterns and segments, and then you use it to write the messages and scripts that turn these patterns into real conversations and real revenue. That's how you actually use AI to find more money and not just save time. So if you're watching this and you have a version of Nicholas's question about AI, marketing, operations, whatever, drop it in the comments. I'm literally working through these one by one as a series, and I will add your question to the queue for a future video.